Hi everyone, this is Crazy Rodeo, and I'm here to give you a review of how Man City is performing in this current season. My God, it just blows your mind because Man City was trailing and it had come to around 13th position in the league, the table of English Premier League, and my God, they progressed like I don't know, it was just like a jet, it just went up, and big credit goes to each and every player, I would say, especially the tactics which Pep Guardiola also brought in by hiring Ruben Diaz. He is amazing. He's a great defender. Honestly speaking, when I saw I didn't knew Ruben Diaz earlier before that when he was in Benfica. I wasn't really following them. But when I saw his skills and everything, I thought, okay, he's good, not bad. But when I saw the total game that the skills he brought in, the partnership that he has with John Stones, it's amazing. Uh, it's fucking amazing, and I'm just loving that the way Man City is playing. To my surprise, though I knew that AK Gundogan is an amazing player. He is, and definitely that's why he was brought in from Germany, right? But this season he is just turning out to be exceptional. There was something that was missing in his attitude towards playing. Gundogan should be entering the D more often because that's what was required from Man City. Because Gabriel Jesus used to be left alone inside the D box, and he used to find it very hard to score because he was covered by two or three defenders. Sterling is good. He's definitely an asset to Man City, but somehow this season I feel that he's been on and off, and that is because there are times where he turned out to be selfish. And I wish there are times when I'm screaming out that come on, pass it on to Gabriel Jesus, pass it on to whoever the other person is. Ferran Torres, he must have passed a couple of times to Ferran Torres, which were sure short goals, but okay, yeah, it's fair enough. But anyhow, Jesus is really working his ass off, I must say. Um, Amazing player, amazing talent. He's shown his real worth uh, when Aguero was injured previously as well, the previous season, and he came up to the podium and he delivered. So we're happy with him, and I'm sure he's also a biggest asset for Man City. And with more years to come, I'm sure he will turn out to be a really amazing striker. But as of now, he gets covered very easily because uh, there are not much chances which he gets to score. Definitely, he must have missed a couple for sure. But come on, that's what happens with strikers, right? There are many other strikers. Name anyone who haven't missed. But having said that, he's good, definitely good. But now what is happening for Man City is what changes happen is that I'm sure Pep Guardiola must have sat with all the team members and change the strategy, because that's what has really been the best part about Man City ever since they went to the 13th rating in the Premier League. So uh, yeah, so I'm sure he sat with them. He would have told them that come on, start entering the D box. You have to go about scoring, because if you don't, that we're just left off, because strikers are covered. So definitely our midfielders have to play the roles. And my God, that is where he'll put in when Bernardo Silva and Gundogan, obviously, they all started stepping in. They all started making those moves which were required from Man City. And that actually put a lot of pressure on the opponent team. Their defense, it just fall apart. They all weren't expecting that. And well, earlier before this change, I'm sure Man City was very readable, and that was why uh, we lost in last year's UCL. Uh, Praise John Stones. My surprise, big surprise, because he was on a downfall. He was on a major downfall, and I mean, honestly speaking, cross my heart, I never used to look at John Stones, since last season. I stopped looking at him because I wasn't really interested in how he's playing because things were not well. He was missing on chances, rebounds, and scoring and all that. X Y Z. Things were not going in his way. So very disappointed. But then I wasn't really expecting much of him at that time. But now look at him. My God, John Stones has really kicked up the alley, and he is right there. He is making his worth. The trump card over here is Joe Cancelo. He's the trump card for Man City. I don't know whether you notice or not, but definitely what I've been noticing is he is the one who keeps putting on the pressure. He keeps putting on the pressure from right back, probably from the left back as well. Sometimes I see him on that side as well. And definitely that's a strategy of Pep Guardiola. But surely he's the one who keeps crossing the balls in the D, so that they could be scored. Or sometimes he also keeps trying on at the goal, and he has been very unlucky, and he hits the crossbars mostly, or sometimes just missed by an inch or something. But nonetheless, that also adds to the pressure of the opponent teams, and that is the best way to break them through. They won't be expecting each and every player to come up, and just get a go on the goal, which eventually Man City is doing. So earlier, I don't know, probably in the initial uh, initial time of this season, all I saw was Sterling trying his level best to enter G and, well, definitely not score, but whatever you used to do, and never really passed to Gabriel Jesus. And similarly, Jesus also. So it was much of playing solos. But then bringing in Ferran Torres was a great decision. I never really thought that he will be put in a position where he'll be playing a striker, because if I'm not wrong, he used to play midfielder. But pardon me if I'm making that mistake. So Pep has something in his mind, and definitely it has worked wonders for Man City this season. I never really thought that Man City would be coming back on the first spot, and that also having such a big lead, because as of now, on 21st of February, the points is that Man City has 56 points, and the second is Manchester United and Leicester City, both at 46. That's 10 points lead, and I never really thought that. But then that's what soccer is all about. It keeps surprising you, and you know, still, having achieved this, I would still say that Liverpool, Manchester United, Leicester City, uh, they all are still a threat. It's a long season still to go, and there are many ups and downs is gonna come up. But surely we have to appreciate how Manchester City is playing. I have to appreciate. We have to support them even more. I am praying for a good recovery of Kevin De Bruyne, Sergio Aguero, Nathan Ake. Uh, I want them back because they would, give us an upper edge, cherry on the topping. Yeah. So we need that because they all are awesome international players with great experience, and they've done wonders for Manchester City. And I'm sure they'll be adding more to the glory that's gonna come in future days. It's not just the English Premier League now I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the UCL with with my eyes just jotting on the screen, because I don't want to miss out the gameplay that's happening generally, because just you are waiting for the goals to happen. It's a true possession stuff, when you're really looking at how they're passing, and how they are keeping the possessions, and Manchester City is best at what they do. I have been a fan for more than 11 years, and I hail Manchester City now and forever. So just wanted to say this, guys, that appreciate each and every player, because they all are doing great. Benjamin Mendy, uh, wow, what a comeback! I must say, what a comeback! Definitely a change in his approach as well, and which I'm really loving. So he's doing great. Rodri, definitely a wall. He's a wall for us. Though I feel that he should score more. whenever we get corners, uh, I don't know, he must have got ample of chances to score through his headers, and they just move past past the goal, and all he's left is with this reactions. I feel he can do better with his headers because uh, that is where Manchester City is lacking. We we don't score much with our headers. I think that Otamendi used to score headers for us more often. So I wish we had defenders like those who could score even with the headers for us. That it would be an added advantage. Uh, but having said that, everyone is playing a great role. Phil Foden walking up in the footsteps of David Silva. He is still not completely at that mark, but surely he's fresh, he's young, he's got uh, very he's got the speed. All he needs to do is that follow the things that have been set up for him from all the senior players made. So hats off to you, Manchester City. Loving each and every game of yours. Amazing gameplay, amazing strategies. Pep Guardiola, hats off to you. Keep going strong. Our support is with you, and it always will be. Uh, and all the praises, guys. Cheers.